walk on the streets like I'm on a runway. And in my head, I just be like telling myself there's a camera on me and I'm the main character in this movie set, and everyone else around me is an extra. Hello and welcome back again to Grownus Podcast. I'm your host Jerry, and well, I'm here. I didn't think I was going to be able to record this episode, but here I am, because my laptop is behaving like I know I'm overworking it, but I'm also overworking. Help me out here. Don't abandon me. So yeah, it has been acting up, and I'm tired. Me and her, we are sick and tired of each other. So long story short, I need money and I need to replace her because she ain't treating me right and I'm treating her right. As much as I'm overworking her, I'm also overworking, and we need to work with each other. We each support each other so that, yeah. Anyway, welcome to this episode. So in this episode, I want to talk about my ins for 2024. I'm pretty sure you've seen this on TikTok. You've seen this somewhere. People are doing their ins and outs for 2024, and in this episode, I want us to discuss the ins, or my ins as an unemployed 24-year-old, because as much as I'm unemployed and I don't have shit to do, I still have dreams, I still have goals, and I want to achieve them, right? And for me to achieve them, I need to set myself up for success, and there are things that I need to do to be able to get there. And yeah, so here are my aims for 2024. So my first aim for 2024 is I am immersing myself into the self-love energy. And why I chose this is because, when you are unemployed and when you've grown up in a system that has told you that your self-worth and for you to receive love, or for you to deserve love, you need to be able to meet certain things. You need to be able to meet certain measures, right? And when your entire life you have been told that for you to deserve love, you need to be able to meet these standards in your academic life. You need to do what? Well, you need to put others before you for you to deserve love. When you've grown up in such a space or in such a system, and after your academic life you end up unemployed, then it means that you have failed. And when you have failed, then it means that you kind of don't deserve to be loved. Or at least that's what your mind has been convinced, right? And when you begin to feel that way, your sense of self-worth depreciates. And that's what I've been feeling for months, years maybe, I don't know. Yeah, and I just want to correct that. I want to teach myself to love me, to teach myself that I literally don't have to do anything for me to deserve to be loved. That just by my mere existence, I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be loved most especially by myself, because I think we are our greatest critics, and I've been that towards myself, and it has led me to really like dark paths, and you begin to have thoughts you never thought that you'd have, because you see, when you grow up being the person that never fails, by the standards that you've been put into, like you've been meeting those standards your entire life, and then you reach a point where you don't meet those standards, and you just don't know how to like handle it. You don't know how to fail, if that's the word. Yeah, you don't know how to fail, and you don't know how to deal with it. So what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I want to immerse myself into self-love. I want to teach myself how to love myself, and I want to teach myself that I don't really have to do anything for me to deserve to be loved by myself or by anyone. Yeah, and I want to get to a place where I can guiltlessly decide to like choose myself, not because I feel like I have done things and I deserve to choose myself, but I just choose myself because I want to choose myself, and that's it. Yeah, so when I say I want to immerse myself into my self-love bag, I really mean it. I think this will help me somewhere in the future, maybe. Because when you have been in a place, when you have been in a bad place for a while, and your self-worth is in the pits, and someone decides to offer you a job, you feel like they're doing you a favor, even when it's really what is happening is that the two of you are just like exchanging things. You're providing a service, and you're getting money in return. So no one's really doing anyone a favor. But when you've lacked for so long, and you just get something that you probably don't even want to have or to do, but you just feel like you've been looking for something for a very long time, you are just going to take literally anything that comes your way. I don't want that to happen. That's why I really want to teach myself how to love myself in a place where I have been told I shouldn't love myself, because I think if I can learn to love myself in this state, then I can love myself in whatever state, because this is a pretty terrible state. But I wanna learn how to love me in this state, so that, yeah. So that's my first in for 2024. My second in for 2024 is I wanna again immerse myself into my fashions, because I've said this before, but the one thing that I have in plenty during this time is time, right? And that just things that I've been putting off for a very long time, because I told myself that I don't have the time, when really all I have is time. But I was just like telling myself that this is not really important. I need to get like something to do. I need to get like a stable job, so that I can begin doing the things that I love to do. But you're no longer putting that off until when everything in my life is perfect, so that I can do the things that I love to do, I want to do them right now, because right now is when I have the time to do them. And one of those things is this podcast. So Grownus, creating short films using my voice, writing, creating fashion videos. I actually really enjoy doing those. And whatever. I wanna indulge my curiosity. I wanna indulge myself into the things that I feel like I want to do. I want to do them this year, because these things really like bring joy into my life. I don't know why the heck I just postpone doing them, or I just like keep them like far from me. Like I just don't want. I just like do them very minimally. Is that a word? Yeah, I just like do them in really small bits. I don't really want to like indulge. I don't know what exactly I fear. But this year we are not fearing, we are immersing ourselves into our passions. My third in for 2024, and this is not something that I have thought about for a while. It just like recently came into my mind, and I thought, well, this seems like a good idea, so we're gonna try it. So my third in is that I'm going to use my positive experiences in my life as a muse. I'm going to use them as an inspiration for my creations. Ooh, rhyming. An inspiration for my creations, as an inspiration for living my life. Because I realized, oh my god, I realized that I don't really celebrate the good things that come into my life. I usually want to stay in this state of indifference. I don't want to celebrate. I don't want to I stop myself from feeling the good things and the bad things in my life. But this year I want to really feel the good feelings. I want to take a minute to celebrate the good things or the positive experiences that I'm going to experience in my life. I want to do that. I don't want to do what I've been doing for years, which is handling them like that, this brittle thing in my hand, and I just like need to handle them with a lot of care, or else I'm going to like lose it. I think in my mind I never want to indulge, because in my head I'm just like it's not going to last, so I want to act like it's not there, just so maybe I can extend its life. But I'm no longer doing that. I'm going to like take a minute to celebrate the good. I don't even celebrate my birthdays. Like, I don't really celebrate my birthdays. Like, unless it's a friend or my brother who just like brings something, a gift, a cake, and they're just like, happy birthday. It's just I don't want to treat it like a normal day anymore. I wanna celebrate the good things. I wanna celebrate my life. Yeah. My fourth in for 2024 as an unemployed youth. I really don't want that to be my label. But right now I'm in that era, and I wanna embrace it. I wanna So the fourth in for 2024 is I want to romanticize my life. So I tried this for a bit last year. I'd create like these themes for some days when I just like wake up and I feel like I wanna act like a writer for a really big like magazine, I'm going to get up that morning and act like I'm that person. Or I'd like put earphones, I'd like play a really good playlist and just like burst that music into my ears, and I'd walk on the streets like I'm on a runway, and in my head I'd just be like telling myself there's a camera on me and I'm the main character in this movie set and everyone else around me is an extra. And I just like, yeah, I just like do that for that entire day. I'm going to act like the main character in a rom-com. I'm going to catwalk on the streets. I'm going to like take my meals in a certain way. I'm going to dress in a certain way, and I just want to like do that every day. I want to not create like themes every day for my days. I want to like do things every day with that bit of like extraness. I want to I want to live like there's just something extra about me that nobody really knows apart from me. Like, I don't know if you understand what I mean. I don't want to like romanticize my life in that Pinterest kind of like way. I want to live like the main characters in movies and series. Like, I want to, if it's something horrible that has happened, I want to exaggerate and dramatize. Like, I want to feel those emotions like as deep as I can feel them. Not for a long time because we don't want that. But I just like want to, I guess what I'm trying to say is this year I want to really have or feel that like human experience. Because I realized, well, why am I on this earth? Well, we are taught that we come here, or like the structure for life is that you are born, you go to school, you get a job, you get a family, you raise your family, you die. And I was just like, what? I don't want that to be my life. And through the various existential crises that I've been having for a minute, I just like, I really wanted to like find out why I'm really here on earth, or I wanted to find my purpose. Because do you know those people who tell you that since they were a child, they just knew they wanted to be a doctor, or they wanted to do this or be this? I don't think I've ever known that, or ever had like that kind of certainty in my life. And I was really struggling. I really wanted to know what my purpose is. And while I have not really found out what that is, I know that one of the reasons that I'm here is to have a human experience. And you can't really have a human experience when you are constantly trying to protect yourself, when you are constantly stopping yourself from feeling things or from experiencing things, when you're just fearful of literally everything. I want to have a full human experience, and I think I can really do that by being a little bit extra, by romanticizing my life. And so yeah, that's my fourth in for 2024. My fifth and final in for 2024 is that I wanna teach myself to believe that I am deserving, of love. I deserve to take up space. I deserve to speak and be listened to. Can you believe this is so crazy? if my parents ever hear this, they're gonna be really sad. But can you imagine, there was a time last year, there was a month I literally made zero money, right? Because I don't have a job. I freelance. I take what I can get. So can you believe there was a time last year when I literally made zero money? Oh my God. I literally told myself that, or I felt like I didn't deserve to have a meal in my parents' house because I didn't make any money that month. And I was just like, I don't know, maybe it's this verse that we were told when we were in high school, and they just like kept repeating it, that whoever does not work does not deserve to eat. And I literally thought I deserved to starve because I didn't make any money that month. Like, how fucking crazy is that? Yeah, so I want to teach myself that I am deserving of everything that I desire. That there was actually a time I was ever so afraid of like taking up space anywhere, of sitting on a bench. I was just like, oh my God. I was living like I'm sorry for being alive. Which is, it's crazy because why? Why? Right now, a few years ago, I don't think I truly believed this, but right now, I truly believe that just by virtue of someone's existence, they deserve to take space, they deserve to speak and be listened to, they deserve to have an opinion, they deserve to, they deserve to be loved, they just deserve to be treated like human beings. That you don't really have to earn everything in your life. You don't have to earn to be loved. You don't have to earn to have a meal. You don't have to. That's why I really have a problem with this term, earn a living. Like, we quite literally have to work to deserve to live. I don't agree. Even if that's how the system has been set up, I don't agree. And I guess that's part of the reason I'm unemployed. But I don't know, I'm going to have to find a way to cheat the system because I don't believe that I have to earn a living. I deserve to live. I was born and as a human being, and I exist right now, and just by that fact, I deserve to live. I don't have to earn a living. And neither do you. Can someone support me in this? Can we start a campaign that we don't have to earn a living? We deserve to live just by virtue of our existence. So those are my ins for 2024. Let me know what your ins are in the comment section, or send me a message. I really, 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 really love to read your messages. And they encourage me to like get up and record an episode even when everything is trying to work against me. Like this morning, I can't believe I was able to actually record this. But let me know what your ins are. Maybe there are some that I could add to my list. Maybe there are some that you can pick up from my list. But I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope that you got something, you learned something, or you got encouraged by something, or I don't know, you got intrigued to think about some things, or you learned something about yourself. yeah, that's I just hope that you at least got something out of this episode, that you did not just like waste your time listening to this episode or watching this episode. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. Like, if you liked this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please. Thank you. And share it with a friend if you think there's someone that needs to see this video or to watch this video, even if you don't think that they're going to get something out of it. But you know me from somewhere, and I used to be in class with you somewhere, and you just like want someone else who used to be in the same class together. You just want them to know, oh my God, Catherine has started a YouTube channel. Can you believe it? Catherine has a podcast. Can you believe it? Yeah, send it to them and tell them I said hi. Anyway, that's it. Bye. Tukiendelea hivi, I'm going to say a lot of nonsense. But yeah, I love you. I really do. And bye-bye.